All right, let's just jump right in. Today, we're talking about the absolute holy grail for a lot of builders out there, the passive income of SaaS. In this explainer, we're going to see how modern AI tools can take a super simple concept and spin it up into a fully monetized production-ready software business from scratch. And get this, using nothing but natural language. Take a look at this number, $200,000. That's the estimated monthly passive income generated by a site like tinyURL. Literally a boring, one-page website with barely any design to speak of. We're talking about a basic utility app with zero physical inventory, no shipping logistics, and basically no customer service. It just sits there, shortens links, and prints consistent revenue 24/7. It's the ultimate digital asset. Now, before we get completely carried away, let's anchor ourselves with a massive reality check directly from our source material. Quote, I am not guaranteeing your results. Success depends on your execution, your timing, and honestly some luck, right? We need to be absolutely clear here. This explainer is a masterclass in what's structurally possible using today's AI tools. It is definitely not a guaranteed get-rich-quick scheme. Okay, let's dive into this blueprint. We're going to cover 5 main steps. The passive income blueprint, building the core engine, upgrading to premium features, protecting your real business, and finally, the dual monetization strategy. Starting with phase 1, the passive income blueprint, or really, the math behind the one-page app. So the math here is honestly staggering, but it's super simple. A site like tinyURL pulls in roughly 40 million visitors every single month by running standard Google AdSense banners in the background, which, by the way, doesn't interrupt a user who's just pasting a link and hitting shorten. They earn about $5 for every 1,000 visitors. Multiply that out and bam, you're at 200 grand a month in passive income. It's a pure volume game, monetizing the masses with totally frictionless utility. Moving on to phase 2, building the core engine, where we let AI handle all the heavy lifting. You know, historically, you'd need an entire team of engineers to build something like this. But check out what our source noted. I have literally zero coding experience. I can barely figure out how to change my Wi-Fi password. I mean, the barrier to entry has completely evaporated. Tools like Replit are now the ultimate bridge to SaaS ownership. You don't need to know how to code a dynamic routing system anymore. You just need to know how to ask an AI to build it for you. Let's move to and see how this actually builds out using just everyday natural language prompts. Step 1 is the core shortener setup. You literally just ask the AI for a clean app where users paste a long URL, get a short one instantly, and hit copy. Boom. Step 2 ramps it up. You ask the AI to let users customize that back half of the link and auto-generate a downloadable QR code. Then step 3 is the massive front-end upgrade, which really polishes the whole shebang. But here's where things get wild. The AI isn't just a basic code generator. It actually solves problems. During this build, those initial shortened links were coming out way too long. When the source pointed that out, the AI autonomously updated its own logic. It swapped out its original hashing method for base 62 encoding. Actually, think of it as a highly efficient system that guarantees clean, compact, and unique URLs. It recognized the flaw and optimized the core function without a single line of manual coding. All right, phase 3. Upgrading to premium features. This is where we move from a simple tool to a full-blown platform. If you want to serve professionals, your app needs real user accounts. So, with just another prompt, the AI built out an entire secure dashboard. Users can securely sign up, log in, search and filter their past links, edit custom aliases, delete old links, and this is a real game changer for marketers, do bulk URL shortening. All these features do one critical thing. They turn a random one-off visitor into a retained, sticky user. And this brilliantly illustrates the next level of value. Shortening a link is cool, but knowing exactly who clicks it, that's the real goldmine. The AI implemented deep, real-time analytics tracking. So now, users can see exact geographic locations, the specific devices being used, and the referral sources driving their traffic. It takes raw clicks and transforms them into highly actionable insights, right there on the screen. Of course, all these pro features need a professional wrapper, right? The initial design was a bit clunky, but watch this. A single, super blunt prompt to the AI, literally just use React to improve the front end, make improvements. And it migrated the entire application. Just like that, the app featured a React-based front end using Material UI, contextual tooltips, smooth modals, a modern navbar, and flawless responsiveness across desktop and mobile. Insane. Okay, phase 4,
protecting your real business. Basically, avoiding the paperwork mess.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the stark contrast. If your app suddenly blows up and you scale without a proper setup, well, taxes are a nightmare, you have absolutely zero legal protection, and your personal finances are going to be a total mess. Our source points to a service called Doula to fix this. By handling the LLC creation, getting your EIN, acting as a registered agent, and setting up business banking, Doula just takes all that brutal paperwork off your plate so you can actually focus on scaling your SaaS. And finally, phase 5, the dual monetization strategy. Let's activate that income engine. So the crucial point is this dual engine setup. On one side, you have the free tier. This is monetized via Google AdSense banners, carefully placed so they don't disrupt the user's flow, driving that volume-based passive income we talked about earlier. Then, on the flip side, you have the premium tier. This is monetized via Stripe checkout subscriptions, giving your power users a completely ad-free pro-level experience. To make that Stripe subscription a total no-brainer, the AI was prompted to gate some really high-value features. Upgrading unlocks unlimited link shortening, full historical analytics, so way beyond just a 7-day window, custom domain branding, bulk QR code exports for physical ad campaigns, and priority support. It's an incredibly compelling value proposition that seamlessly flips free traffic into reliable, recurring monthly revenue. When you combine high-volume ad revenue with recurring subscriptions, you are building an absolute fortress of a business model. As we've seen throughout this explainer, AI can handle the complex coding, the databases, the UI, even the payment integrations. That technical barrier that used to kill great ideas, it's completely 100% gone. You've got the blueprint, you've got the tools, so I'll leave you with this. What will you build next?